Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. I decided to do a video. I was just saying, let me change the cabin filter out. This is an '02 model. It may have been changed out one time. I'm like the second owner. I really don't know. But man, when I took these, I only took 2 bolts loose, and they're 7 millimeters. The bracket that's holding the air filter on your cabin air filter is a 5.5 millimeter socket. So I decided to go with the K&N. So on this particular model, I want to say anywhere from a 99 to a 2004 GMC or Chevrolet will work. I want to say probably go for the Escalades too. But this is the part number. Well, this is the actual air filter. It's reusable. You just have to wash it. So I went to K&N website itself. They send you 2 filters because you need 2. It's supposed to be better. It looked like it's made better. And this is, when I drop my old one out, this is what it looks like. Yeah, they're not even white no more. I mean, all this fell out with it. So I could tell my air conditioner, even though it was pushing out pretty good, it should push out better now that it can actually breathe a little better. And the only thing I did was I took a 7 millimeter bolt that was right here, right there, that's underneath the dash and stuff. I left this one in. You don't have to take that one out. It's one right in here, but you have room to pull it down because it's kind of hard to get to because you have the hump in the way. I'm pretty sure it's a tool out there. I just didn't have one to get in there pretty good to use. But when I pull these 2 down, it just pulls down and you pull this bracket off. One filter goes up and slides all the way to the like going towards the engine way, and the other one will sit right up in here. But yeah, I mean, it was like all this debris just fell out. I was like, wow. So I got the vacuum out here, and you can tell the materials, man, it's kind of flimsy. Let me open this one up and see what we get, so you can see the difference between them. It's got a thick rubber coating on it, and it's just rewashable. You know, it gives you proper instructions on how to install it. When you order from their website, it's going to ask you for your vehicle information. You know, I recommend the air filters too. I have one in here also. I have them in all my vehicles, and they're just lifetime. You just buy your chemicals to clean it, the actual spray, and it's good at getting instructions how to take it out and do it with. But go to their website. Go to the website, and as you can see, it says right here, lifetime. So yeah, let me get this thing out, put it in. You can tell the difference between the 2, and I'll get back with you on it. Okay, now that we got that all nice cleaned up, and the old filter's over here on the ground, I'm gonna put the new filters in. And I don't think on here is not showing me a front and back side or which side is supposed to go where, but I'm gonna look on the instructions to actually see where it says it goes. Figure 8, reverse to complete the cabin filter. Once installed, it says once cabin filter has been removed, clean any debris. Install cabin filter 1 and open and slide to the back. So it's basically not telling me which way to go because it's made the same on both ends. So, and both of them are made like that. So, and even these are the same. So I'm just gonna slide it, and it goes right in here. and it tells you in, and it goes. You don't want to go in that way. You go up and down. Slide it on. Let me see. If I zoom out. I can't. You want to slide on up in here. And it says take it all the way to the back. I'm going to use 2 hands with this. Give me a second. Let me get my other hand involved. And as I'm pulling it in, I pull it back out, and there's actually more debris that's actually falling out. It's a good thing. I should have took a little smaller end and put on there, reach in there and try to suck more stuff out. But eventually, I would check within about a month and take these out. So once the air starts sucking, it'll make it stick to these filters. And you want to take it out and clean it again. This is the second one. Clean again, and then that's how you know you got all your trash. So once you think you got it in there good, you take your bracket, and this part goes first. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. You want to make sure all the insulation, try to get the insulation back in there as best as you can. It will act pretty stubborn. Then you take your screw, the 5.5 millimeter. I think that's it. I think that's the target. Let's see here. And this is where the screw goes at, back in now. That's your 5.5 millimeter. That's your bracket. And you don't have to get it super tight. I just snug mine down, just one snug. Because it's plastic. So if you tighten it too hard, you will strip it out. So just one little nice little gentle snug. And here goes the hook that goes in there. It goes, slides in that hook first. So you slide this in first through the hook, and then pull that up and tighten it up. I have my speaker wires. I need to zip tie them. I showed y'all in one of my videos if you want to know how to run your wires for your amp and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna suck this rest of this debris up before I put this back up. Hold up. Let me get my vacuum. All right, so now you just pull this back up into place. Hold on, get it up right. Trying to see what all it goes behind. Goes all the way up. And you look for your screw holes. once it's up, you'll know. You'll know. Do you want your 7mm? Put up in the first screw hole. And tighten it up. And to make sure you got it, just try to pull it back down. Screw it in there first a little bit. But see, mine is actually going up. So I know I got the hole. So put on your ratchet. Like I said, just snug. Even though that part, it's plastic too. When I look at it, it's plastic. Sometimes it's metal parts, but trust me, it's plastic. You take your other one, and if it's lined up right, that was to get your first one started as closer to you. Then work your way inside. That way, it lines itself up really. See, this is the last hole right here. So I screw it in by hand first, and since it's moving up, I know it's locked into something. And then once it gets tight, that's the other one. That's why I told you try to get up close first. And they'll line the rest of it will line itself up, and you don't have to touch this one way over here. Can't really see it. I'm gonna crank the truck up and turn the air on, and I might hear a little more debris hitting there. The filter was, cause that was clogged up. It was so snug. It was so clogged that I know it couldn't get no more. But my AC, like I said, my AC was still blowing fine, you know. But I just had a guy talk to me about air filter, cabin filters. Hold on right quick, let me set this up. Yeah, I had a guy. One of my subscribers asked me about have I changed the cabin filter. And I told him, no, I never thought about it. You know, I said, I figured like if your cabin filter gets blocked or whatever, you'll know it. So I just said, let me look it up. And I started looking on study like, yeah, it's a good thing you need to change it because it gets clogged. And when it gets clogged, you're not getting full maximum air that you can get, and it can causes failure in your air conditioner somewhere down the line. You know, because like it needs that. It's actually your AC actually sucks in air. You know, and if it's having trouble over a period of time, it will cause it to go bad. You know, you don't want to have to deal with any kind of AC or heat problems. So, it's a cheaper fix. Give me a second. So, yeah, stay tuned because I'm eventually going to do the, I got my mother's vehicle, which is a 2021, that I had showed you guys about when I installed a battery. Replace her battery in it. So I'm gonna change her cabin filter. And I'm just curious because she take her truck to the dealership to get an oil change and all this stuff because she's still down underneath warranty and all that stuff. And they give you a printout of everything that's going on with it. Well, I also got to change her spark plugs because her truck starts shaking a little bit, and she took to the dealership and it didn't pop up. But the guy was like, "Nah, it ain't your spark plugs. If it will, you know, it'll show this and that." So one day I just took one out. I said, well, let me just take a spark plug out, and it was bad. I'll probably try to do a video on it and show you, and it was bad. So I'm gonna replace those and the wire. She has 100,000 miles on it now. So like 100,000 and something, 700, something like that. But yeah, we're gonna change that and her cabin filters. Her cabin filters come in sometime next week because, like I said, I didn't get them from the parts store. If you go to K&N website themselves, and look at these things, and it's free shipping, and you're guaranteed to get the right price. This is all just type of paper type stuff, but you can tell the blockage in it. Yeah, just stay tuned for that video changing spark plugs out. In case some of you guys have spark plug problems, I'll take you through it. Hers is a 5.3 liter, but we'll get to that when the vehicle gets up to me. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. Just follow me through stuff that I go through when it comes to maintenance stuff. And if I can do it, I'm going to try to do a video on it. That will help you guys out. If I don't do it, if I take somewhere and you're in that area, I'll let you know who I took it to. Especially got a great price, and you can do business with them. I love networking. All right, so once again, GSE signing off. You guys have a good one.